Sad news from the Fraser Valley, where a volunteer firefighter is being mourned today. Brian Smith died in hospital yesterday after suffering a heart attack while trying to fight a house fire last week. The 57-year-old was a member of the Columbia Valley Volunteer Fire Department. He collapsed while on a call in Cultus Lake last Wednesday. Smith was flown by air ambulance to Royal Columbian, where he spent 2 days on life support. In a statement, the Fraser Valley Regional District said, quote, "Smith continues to give back in death, donating his organs to save the lives of others. A full line of duty funeral will be held in his honor." Another warning about voting no in the coming transit plebiscite. A study out today suggests added congestion could cost the Metro Vancouver economy $1.2 billion a year. That number comes from the latest survey ahead of the transit plebiscite. Clean Energy Canada says the time we spend sitting in traffic prevents us from spending and keeps businesses from generating money. They're supporting the 0.5% tax increase to improve transit across the region.
You come home from work, you've just spent 45 minutes battling traffic, should have been a 15-minute ride. You're tired, you're cranky, so you don't go out to the show, you don't go out to the restaurant, you don't go out to the event.
The survey was carried out by independent think tank CD Howe. Despite such warnings, it looks like the no side is gaining ground. A poll out today suggests 55% of Metro Vancouver's voters are now against the proposed congestion improvement tax. The Insights West survey conducted last week also found only 33% are still in favor of it. And while the word TransLink doesn't appear anywhere on the ballot, the Transportation Authority remains top of mind among those polled. Just 11% of yes voters have confidence TransLink will do a good job, while 70% say they are dissatisfied with its performance but support the tax anyway. Drivers can now expect to see a traffic change in effect on the Port Mann, impacting drivers heading from Surrey into Coquitlam. Exit 44 to the Lougheed Highway has been moved up before the bridge. That means you now need to get into the right lane sooner and determine your exit while you're still in Surrey. It's hoped that the weekend rollout makes this morning's commute a little bit smoother. Drivers are being warned to be extra careful on roads this morning. Greg Harper joins us live from Coquitlam with more on that. Greg?
Good morning, Jody. Well, the commute this morning might be a bit of a challenge for many. ICBC has conducted a survey about daylight saving time, and does it have an impact on drivers? Well, the answer is yes. Well, at least 1/3 of the drivers surveyed admit to feeling less alert behind the wheel after the clock jumps ahead an hour. Yes, we have more sunshine during the day now, but it also means we have darker mornings. And this combined with a lack of sleep can be dangerous. And usually the days that follow the switch to daylight saving time results in more crashes.
We've had a number of weeks now with a lot of light during the morning commute. Suddenly we're going to be back to that darker morning commute. So really just being aware that that's going to be an extra potential risk on the roads for us. This time of year we see more cyclists and pedestrians, so again more vulnerable road users and more potential for being in a crash.
It is recommended that if you recognize you're a bit more tired, give yourself more time on that commute. Jody?
Good advice. Thanks so much. Greg Harper reporting live for us this morning. The streets of East Vancouver hosted International Women's Day in a big way. BC's Federation of Labour led a march and rally yesterday. The group is calling for a $15 minimum wage and $10 a day childcare. It says most women would benefit.
If you take the age group between 25 and 54, the primary earning years, 70% of minimum wage earners in that age category are women. Women bear the brunt of poverty more than anybody else in our society.
The rally also supported calls for a government inquiry into missing and murdered women.